Lord have mercy. What's up, y'all? Listen, after I got done with the show, one of my viewers sent us over a Cash App. So I said, hey, I'm going to go out to a restaurant, treating myself out for a nice meal with myself, and opinionated with a side of shade. Give me a second. Y'all know who she is. She was on Clubhouse with Brother Michael, and he was talking about the lawsuit, and they just went on just a dragging Wiley. It was dragging me because we interviewed the he to be a defendant, right? Did I say it right? Denied, and she just went on and just, it was dragging. Oh, I ain't check out their interview. They were talking about my eye. And then opinionated were inviting me on the show. And I'm like, you letting them drag me for filth. And she called me. And you didn't hear it. I said, I ain't hitting that link. I ain't coming up on there. And so they dragging me. And I said, I'm not coming. I said, we gave her a wrench because she ain't like y'all messy and don't give. She's messy, but she give. So I allow her to have a wrench because she ain't really going to be over here moderating. But she will give. And we will allow her to stay over here. Right? Because she's a good giver. Is she messy? Yes. I think we all messy. But if I had a choice between a messy broke person or a messy broke person, I take the one with the money. You know what I'm saying? And so, but she was up on there with Whack 100. And mind you, she said Whack 100 assaulted me, pulled out his private part, all that. Whack 100 came on the platform and was talking. And the first thing she did was say, hey, Whack 100, how are you? Now, if you was touched or violated by Whack 100, I would never speak to him and say hello. I would never say, Whack, how you doing? If a person violated you, that's the last person I want to see and talk to. I wouldn't even be on a panel with a person that harassed me like that. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that. You think I'm going to be in there with somebody on the panel that then pulled out his private part and I'm saying, how you doing? What are you doing? Not me. And then I talked to Donat. He said, well, Wiley, she would be in there flirting with WAC 100, telling WAC 100 telling WAC 100 that she want to cook him some food and all of that. That's what Donat told me. I said, really? Said she would cook him a nice meal. I said, that's a married woman. Last time I checked. I said, she would cook him some dinner? He said, yes. Not cook him some dinner. She ain't tell me that. That she would cook him some dinner. He said, yes. Dan did not told me that she is financing and she's in a DM. She said this. WAC came through for me when did not try to come for me yesterday. I passed. I thought WAC 100 violated you. You said the police is involved. Somebody lied. So if he violated you like you claim, then why are you talking to him? And then she said, he took up for me because did not. Wait a minute. Did you say that man pulled out his sausage? Did you say that? Did you just say that he pulled out his meat? You know what I'm saying? Then she said this, because she's still on Clubhouse. She said, please don't contact me about my legal matter. You ain't got no legal matter. What legal matter? You on there flirting. He could tell the courts it was mutual. She wanted me to pull it out. And wait a minute, let me check my other text message. Because somebody said she was. Because Donat texted me, he said, Opinionated is on stage with WAC 100. He claimed she SA her, by pulling his peen out via phone. And just yesterday, she was capping to you about him, fake and messy. She's on the panel with WAC 100. So That sausage. Put it out. Woo, here you go. He come on the panel. Oh, hello. How you doing? I ain't talking to you. Hey, Wack 100. Did you say he violated you? See, these people get up here and lie and be on Clubhouse for hours talking about you married. You ain't got no husband. Stop that lie. If it is, ain't nothing but a vibrator and a teddy bear. You can't tell me you got a husband and you on Clubhouse for hours for free. I don't even hear that man in the background. That's just like I'm in a relationship with Prada. Prada, my wife. I'm on that fire. I'm going to hear her somewhere. She is not going to let me be online all day and don't pay her no mind. She going to usually say, Big Daddy, it's time for you to get off the air. He going to talk to y'all later. It's husband and wifey time. Big Daddy. It's time for you. Come on, Big Daddy. You tell me to go. You cannot claim you got all this husband at home, you on the internet for hours. Where your husband? You don't even hear him in the background. And you giving all your money to strangers. You better come out. For acceptance. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't paint this picture about Denat that he's messy when you financing your mess. Financing it. To strangers. And don't and let them get up there and drag me and you up there. And you think I'm going to get up there. You don't know what type of brother I am. I don't care if you give me 3,000. You ain't going to insult me and think I won't check you. I ain't coming up on there for free. Pay me to get up there. Pay me to get up there and get up there for free. For hours and hours and hours and hours. Getting up there. I said, if Brother Michael want to speak to me, tell him to hit the link at the Wiley Show. Get up there for no hours. Were you sure you want to? I ain't coming. I'm eating my food. Get off my phone. Talk about I'm going to come up there. No, I ain't coming up there. And I was listening, eating my nice dinner. She sent me multiple requests. I ignored them all. You said that, no, we entered the room a while back, Wiley. I told you I don't F with Denat. You run in contact with him. Leave me out of it. And alone, I called you in the room to hear the truth. That's it. You pick the sides and side with a scam artist. Stay over there with the devil. Please don't contact me about Wack 100 Denat. But you sat there and allowed the people to talk trash. I have strong women with me. You sat there and let them dog me. You had nothing to say. Absolutely nothing. You let them drag me. You didn't say nothing. You didn't stand up for me. Denat didn't do it. You did that. You're just as treacherous as they come. You said nothing. You let them drag me. You sat there and you was giggling. Where is you at standing up for Brother Wiley? You didn't do it. You got out there with Wack 100. And you said, hey, Wack, how you doing? I thought he violated you. That don't make no sense. If he did it, why you up there giggling? All right? You stayed up there. And if you think Denat is messy, then prove me wrong. You sat there and you said nothing when they dragged. They talked about my eye. You had nothing to say. You from the military, I'm from the military. You got PhD, I got bipolar. And you sat there and allowed them to drag me. You said absolutely nothing. Nothing you said. You can't pull that. I got I got bipolar. And I don't do that. I don't want to talk about the night. Oh, I don't want to talk about. You don't want to talk about him? Ma'am, that's a whole lie. You sat there for hours talking about that man. Who you think you lying to, sister? I don't want to talk about what you sat there on Clubhouse for 6 hours talking about Denai. Now, last time I checked, Denai ain't on Clubhouse. He ain't up there. I didn't know nothing about this Clubhouse. Opinionated sent it to me. Right? What did she say? Let's scroll up. Yesterday at 7:16 p.m., I'm doing my show. She said a drag for a drag. And she said, come to this room. Armand Wiggins' friend pulled up. I said, really? She said, really what?
That nigga dog me and trash me. So I don't give a damn if you got strong women, let them be strong women. I am a wife to a husband, a military officer. That's the only one I care about.
If that is true, that you are a wife of a military man, that military man will tell you if somebody touched you and did something to you, you don't sit on no platform having a conversation. That don't make no sense. If you truly got a husband that's in the military, the first thing in the military, Penal Code 367.85, that if you get violated with someone, you don't talk to the enemy and have a conversation. You learn that in 101 in basic training. If you truly is a wife, then act like one. Do you hear me? Then she can't come in. I don't want to talk about it. Yes, you do. Stop that lie. I'm a wife. No, you ain't. If you is, he weak. You run over him. And I can guarantee he don't work in no military. And if he do, he stay gone just so he don't have to deal with you. Y'all be on that internet, all that mess, because you can't do that at home. So you create mess on the internet. Then when you get called up, I'm a wife. I am a wife. You sat there, let them people drag me, and you sat there and you laugh. That's what you did. And you did it. And you laughed. And you thought I was going to come up there. I got my own show that I can talk about it. You sat there and you sat there and you giggled. You chuckled. But you're the same woman that don't block. I love everybody that come here. Let them talk. You better not block her. Same woman that got the boot from Tasha K. And what did you do? The first thing you did was send it to Brother Wiley. I ain't worried about that one. Yes, you is. You were upset that you got blocked. Spent all your money over there, they blocked you. And you sent it to Brother Wiley. Yeah, I sent it to you so you can see. I ain't worried about what she did. I ain't worried. Yeah, there you a whole lot. Them emails say different. You was upset in your feelings. Mad. You gave them all your money. And they still gave you the boot. So you know you got to have something wrong with you. You giving money and people still don't want to be your friend. You know what? Because one thing money can't buy is a good personality. She might everybody and left YouTube because they wasn't bothering with her. Then she went to Clubhouse and she financing people on Clubhouse. She ain't got no room. She on everybody else's room. Talking about Denat. Because she can't do it by herself. She got a panel of 6 people talk about one man. He did this and his baby mama is whining. And nah. He ain't even on Clubhouse, y'all talking about him. I triple dare you to go on his platform. Y'all have a conversation. Come over to the Wiley Show platform. And then one lady just sitting there lying. I didn't listen to the interview with Wiley and Denat. I know it was boring. It was so boring. I didn't listen. How you know it was boring if you didn't listen to it, liar? How?
And you didn't stand up yesterday and you let that nigga dog me and trash me. So I don't give a damn. If you got strong women, let them be strong women. I am a wife to a husband, a military officer. That's the only one I care about.
And she keep talking about that husband. No, she ain't got no husband, no military. That's a whole lie. That's in her head. In her head. Then she telling, I work for the USDA. I give out loans, but you weak. I do that. Give out. She ain't never tell me how to get no loan. So what you telling that for? Get somewhere and sit down. I do that. I'm too big. You ain't that busy to sit on Clubhouse and laugh when I'm getting dragged. Where the loan specialist at then? Where's you at with the USDA? You're too busy kikiing on Clubhouse. For hours. And you thought I was going to come up there to get dragged. You think I'm about to come in if I can get double teamed? I ain't crazy. I'm crazy, but I ain't that crazy. Getting up there, saying you got a husband, he's a military officer, never seen no picture. You always on the internet. Well, you got time for that husband. You too busy flirting with Wack 100, saying you're going to fry him some chicken and cornbread. So somebody lying there. Because the way she told me, I got on the phone with Wack 100 to talk about this. And he said, hold on one second. And he started jerking his chicken. And you was watching it. Why you didn't end the phone call? That's your side of the story. But it's something with that story don't sound right. So I got to talk to Brother Wack to see what is his side. Yeah, he just pull it out and start whacking it. Why you didn't end the phone call? You just watching them whack it? Oh, you was too traumatized. Get someone to sit down with that foolishness. We ain't trying to hear that. And then poof. The next day, Wack show up. You on a hi Wack, how you doing? How he doing? Did he whack his chicken off to you? I thought you said he did it. I thought you said it's a legal matter. But you in there talking. A good attorney would be like, it was mutual. She was playing in that cootie cat. I was whacking my chicken. It was mutual. Because it can show the evidence. You flirting, saying you were frying some chicken, baby back ribs, cornbread. I don't want my wife talking about she'll cook for another man. You out of order. And I will check you. You want to fall out with me? Say you'll cook for another man and let me find out. I will divorce your hind part immediately. I fry you some baby back ribs. You got a whole husband. How would you feel, women? You're married to me. I'm talking to another chick. Don't worry, sugar bear. I'll make you some cornbread and some corn on the cob. You will be offended. Don't worry, sugar boo. I'll make you some cupcakes. She want to be accepted. And I still take your money and still tell you the truth. Because you ain't giving enough to retire me. You ain't giving enough to retire me. It ain't enough. I need $300,000 monthly. Then we can talk. You on Clubhouse, from Clubhouse to your phone, FaceTime. What you talking to him in the middle of the night? You a married woman. You don't need to be talking to no man in the middle of the night. That ain't no business call. Ain't nothing open at this light. It's legs and liquor stores and clubs. And bread baskets. What is open this time of night? Bread baskets and legs. She was on Clubhouse with Brother Mike. Oh, yeah, we don't like the knot over here. Well, that's a whole lot because you're talking about her. You can't tell me you don't like somebody and you're talking about them all day. That's your content for hours. And he not even over there. He not even over there. He on YouTube. So why y'all still talking about him? And without his name in the title, there wouldn't have been no 3,000 people listening. You talk about, and he go, Brother Michael. I don't know why Wiley won't come up. All his content about me. Liar! You are Armand Wiggins' friend. Hush. You ain't my content about you, sir. One story of that lawsuit you sued did not. That's the only reason why you being discussed. Not because you won't chase it, LA. Nobody care nothing about that. We care about that lawsuit when you told that judge, I only make $1,000 some. You got to get on a payment plan. You cannot talk to me. You had to go to the court because you broke. You got to get on a payment plan. Your Honor, I can't afford the $1,000. The whole, can I get a payment plan? They told you, wait a minute. No, you tried to get the fees thrown out because you tried to play broke. They said, sir, according to your income, it's 200% over the federal poverty line. The best we can do is a payment plan. If you is broke, then you need to go on and work and break down some boxes. You don't see me every 5 minutes begging for a cash app. Now, towards the end, we will ask for some money, but you're going to get some content. At the end of the show, we'll ask for some money. Everybody shout out, nah. But in the beginning, middle, content. You, sir, I can find out there begging for money. You can't even get to the content because you want $1. Armand Wiggins will never. You know what? Neek at Night will never. Now, Neek, you selling them bras and panties, you helped him with that camera. Tell him to stop all that begging. Neek, where you at, Neek? I know you're watching. Send it to Neek at Night. You helped him with that camera. Why don't you tell him to stop all that begging? That's supposed to be your friend. Liar. Ain't your friend. A friend ain't gonna let another friend sit there in bed all day. Armand Wiggins would never. Oh, wait a minute. Deposit your check. You got, oh, wait a minute. You got, oh, wait a minute. We got to hit the quota. I need $5, $5, $10, $10, $20, $20, $100. I can't talk until I hit that quota and don't talk. Pay 50,000 commercials. Can't do it. Armand Wiggins would never. That's one thing I can say about that brother. He would. I've never seen him do that. $100, $60. I need $90. I gotta hit my quota. So they on there talking about the lawsuit. And he ain't got no content. His channel gonna be, how his channel gonna be gone when he fought and won 19 copyright strikes? He beat 19. Not one, but 19. He beat it all. $19. He beat them all. And so he was up there with Wack 100 because he mad at Denat. I don't know how Wack 100 famous. And I asked Denat, I said, Denat. He said, yes. I said, do Wack 100 get paid for club? He said, no. He up. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to be on Clubhouse almost all day and don't give a dollar. No, sir. Not me. And talking about, I'm in the streets. I know about, you don't know nothing about the streets. A good street man get money. And if you was a drug dealer, you was a lazy one and a broke one. So I'm listening at the restaurant, eating my baby back rib. It was a cheat day. Eating a burger, had a beautiful conversation with somebody I really, really like. Flirting. Order my food, listening. I join. Here she go. Wiley, I'm here. Come on up on the stage. Don't be scared. That's her. The one that's married to a military officer. Don't you dare utter out your mouth tell me where to go. I ain't coming up that woman. Hit that cash out, and then maybe I'll think about it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Come on up to the light. Come on up to the light. That's her. The one that got fired from Tasha K. She got her release papers. She got fired on her day off. Come to the light. Come to the light. Didn't even come. Every request denied. Here go Brother Mike. He just recording it so he can play. I ain't playing it on my show. But I'm going to talk about it. I ain't sitting up there for no hours. Get out of here with that. Brother Mike's trying to give me his internet acted up. His quality was acted up. How you going to try to read somebody and you ain't even got a good internet connection? Hush. You can't utter out of your mouth. Your internet connection said no. And hold on, wait a minute, Michael. Wait, we can't hardly hear you. What? What you say? What? Can't even hardly see her. Gave her the boot. When you know we take all the rejects and clean them up. It's okay, I'm a father. I said, daughter, come on. We're going to work with you. Once you work with Brother Wilder, you're going to be strong. You're going to be a strong woman, you work with me. Just sit on down and take it. I'm your father. You're going to take it. I'll make you a strong woman. I'm going to help you out to make you strong. You need to understand You got to have standards. You understand? Working hard. Being messy. And you know why she don't give like she's supposed to over here? Because she can't control, but I'm a man. I'm the type of man you can give your last dollar. I still tell you what's right. You better ask Larry Reed. He would get $500 to me. And he thought, oh, I got, well, no, you don't. That ain't enough. That wasn't no 500,000. 5 million. That was $500. By the time you pay a light bill, gas bill, water, sewage, that's gone. You need some more. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. You want to control me? You better hit some commas. It better be some commas on that. Better be that type of check. I'm gonna hustle my glory. That's the type of check I need. $500. Once you pay a little lot, pay your bills. That's it. You need some more. Get you a good old oil change. You can't even get all your tires repaired with $500. Send something to make me say hustle on my heart. Put me something I can go there and get my teeth fixed, eye fixed, leg fixed. A new computer system, new cameras, a staff. Then we can talk. That ain't enough to control me. You ain't got enough. So I'm listening to her. Having a good time. She just giggling. She thought I ain't here. I said, look at her. Oh, she's like a little child that you got to tell her who's boss. You ain't meet a man like this before. You used to walk it over, man, not me. I will put you in your place. Because you got to understand that I'm from the old school. And I was raised never let a woman walk over you. You the leader. You the head. You're not a doormat. You're the king. I wasn't raised to let no woman walk over me. Never. You ain't that pretty and you don't give enough. Give some millions, then we can talk about, and then you can walk it like I talk it, walk it like I talk it, walk it like I talk it, walk it like I talk it. Give that, then you can walk it like you talk it. To the end, hush. Sit in that corner, break down some boxes, and drop some links. On there for hours, dragging me. Armand Wiggins' friend up there, dragging me. Because he mad because Armand gave him the boot. It ain't my fault that he gave you the boot. Talk to Armand about that. It ain't my fault he dropped you like a bad habit and don't mention you. And then when he go out with his friends that he's lit. Ain't my fault. Ain't my fault. I didn't tell him to give you the boot. Ain't my fault that Nick at Night only allow you to hold her camera. She rarely bring you on the show. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault that she treats you like an assistant instead of a friend. That ain't my fault. That Armand Wiggins bring his good-looking friends with bodies and treat you like the chubby kid that can't make it on the basketball team or the swimming team. That is not my fault. It ain't my fault that when you go to the courthouse, you have to hold Nick at Night camera. Come here. Hold, here you go. Yes, shot man. Hold my camera so I get the clicks of you holding the camera. You get Armand Wiggins, he leave out of there, fly with Gucci boots. You leave out of the courthouse sweating, holding cameras. Armand Wiggins leave out there, fly, looking good, teeth white, look like $1 million. Interview Milagro getting 100,000 views. And you got to go out there holding kneecap. Now hold it up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Don't no king hold no camera. King's supposed to dominate. You win the crown, but you ain't got no attitude of a king. No king sit on no platform for free, talking about somebody else. A king creates his own lane. A king do not sit on a platform for free. Not a king. Not a king that I know. Not King David. Not King George. Not a king. A king is a leader. People follow a king. They don't sit on a platform for hours for free. They don't do a reality show for free. Here you are, flow down to LA because they wanted Armand Wiggins. The producers reached out to Armand. They offered him a spot. Armand, we want you on the show. Get in here. Everybody get in here. I can't do that. Is it a number? Oh, we can't afford. I ain't gonna bet do that. Deposit your check. You gave flat. Oh, they think I ain't gonna bet do that. But I got a friend. He's a little touch. He'll do it. So it was Armand that called Brother Michael. Come on the show. The Brother Michael packed up his clippers and boxes, flew down to LA for a free show. Free. Armand made one appearance, and that was it. Came on there one time. Never showed up again. Never talked about the show. Brought him on one time. Never did a weekly review. Never talked about the reunion. Never did it. And I understand it hurted Brother Michael. He cried. He was hurt. Why my friend don't talk about me? I'm on reality TV. It's reality YouTube. In reality TV. Reality YouTube. That's what it is. Reality TV. It's TV. Reality. That's reality YouTube. Free. YouTube, free. Ain't get no check. You on there for free. You acted a plump fool for free. Free. On there for free. Ain't get $1. And bragging. Wiley, I'm on here. You not. You bragging doing something for free. I'm on here. And none of your friends, not even Nick at Night, talk about that show. I guarantee she don't even watch it. She don't even watch that show. She never uttered it out of her mouth. Any of the Chasing franchise. Because she don't care nothing about you. So, over there on Zeus, they get paid. I got some water over there, y'all. I'm gonna get another water. Over there, Zeus would never. They get 5, 10,000, 15, 20,000. They give money. They had a meeting. Mr. Plummer had a meeting with Bobby Lights and gave Bobby Lights $10,000 for a meeting. $10,000 for a meeting. And you working for free. I'm a king. No, you ain't. Ain't no king working for free. And so he got a lawsuit and put a random address on there, but he put his number. So we called him. And he was shocked, embarrassed, because he thought he was suing a man that do not know or understand the law. And the brother is fighting back. And Brother Michael thought he could win this. And now you have to be in front of the magistrate judge. And it's a process. And he really thought he was going to be able to put that random address on the court documents. And he thought that the knot will fold. And he was challenging the lawsuit with his own motions. And now he's on the defense. Now, mind you, did not been on YouTube for about 2 months in this sector and dominating it. Creating him a name. Went to 1,000 to 12,000 fought within 2 months. And Brother Michael, Armand Wiggins' friend, he bought the subscription. He didn't buy nothing, liar. He didn't buy nothing. It was his skills and understanding the language. He brought his own style, and people is resonating with his style. He did it in 2 months. And he's upset. Armand's friend is very upset that he's getting these subscribers and numbers. And when he was doing it, he's upset. And now he's on a press tour on Clubhouse. That is the not area of expertise. You're not doing anything but promoting him on Clubhouse. It is translating over to YouTube. And you're upset about that. You can't handle competition. It's going to always be competition. Always. And you upset. And you in court. Broke. According to court document, you ain't got it. Or pretending to not have it. And now you got to go back and forth with your competitor. And you're making him bigger. Making you bigger. Making the knot bigger. And you don't like it. You don't like it. I don't like that. He did this and no. I'm gonna go live on YouTube and I ain't gonna talk about him. That's a whole lie. You just gonna talk about him. You talking about him. And he's responding to you talking about him. So we're gonna move on. That's a little introduction. He thought I was gonna come up there. Nope. I took a page out of Brother Armand's book. You have not worked hard enough to have me go back and forth with you on Clubhouse. You like how I turn that in now? You like how I twist that? How I turn it? All right, so we're going to go and give me a second here. How y'all doing in this chat? Welcome to our members that's in the house here. Denat, I see you. Saint, I see you. Natasha, I see you. Saint, proud of me. Jazzy Cleaners. I think I see that. Who else is in here? La Maria. All right. I see y'all in here. Welcome, executive producers. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of being on my own. Won't you help me, girl, as soon as you can? I'm ready for Station Head. So proud of me. Make sure you request that song. You hear me? Proud of me? Write that down. I want you to request that song on Station Head. Yes. I want you to request that song on Station Head. Prada? You there? Cocaine? K-O-K. I said cocaine. K-O-K. Hi, welcome. The Mace Marot Show. Marot Show? Hi. Welcome. Oh, it's pronounced cocaine. All right. Cocaine. Hi. Okay. We about to get into these topics. I had it right. Did I have it right? Did I have it right? Thank you. Proud of me. I see you. How y'all doing? Give me a second. We're going to get into these topics. I'm just opening up. It's in the middle of the night. I love you all for being here today. Thank you so very much. Tonight, we're going to be real busy today because we are doing Two Man and a Lady tonight. Oh, yeah, that's going to be tonight. We're doing Two Man and a Lady tonight. Are y'all excited for that tonight? Are y'all excited for tonight? And that will be open to the general public. So everybody will be able to come on in the chat tonight. It's going to be about 8 o'clock tonight, Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. You said, oh, you ain't going to be ready. Natasha's going to be a good time. Man, that show gonna be so good. I'll blow that wig off your face, off your head. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be so good that wig gonna fall off. You're gonna be like, whew, where my wig? That's how it's gonna be. All right, I'm trying to do the green screen. I think we have a technical issues here. So we just go ad lib it without the green screen. Give me a second here. All right, so that works. Give me 1 second, you guys. I want to be able for y'all to see it because the green screen is not moving like it's supposed to. But give me 1 second. We taking our time. Right now, we taking our time. We ain't gonna rush. Give me 1 second. And we're gonna do this end. There we go. All right. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying in this chat. 50 with a gray. Hey! Woo! You ain't got on no wig, Natasha? Come on this platform. I want to see it. You say you're 50 with no wig. Did you say that? Look at God. She said, I'm 50. I don't have on a wig. Did she say it? She said, I'm 50 with no wig. And she said, I don't got no gray hair. I will be 50. Yo, you a Scorpio? Ooh, I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving, baby. Okay, you know what they say about Scorpios. I don't know why I sung that. Who sing that song? What song was that? Proud of Me. I need you to sing. I need you to I need you to I need you to add that to the list. I want you to write that down. I want to listen to that on Station tonight. I need you to write that down. So I need you to write that down. That's what I need you to do. Thank you so very much. Hold on, y'all. I want to make sure this. What the world? Hold on 1 second. Let me open up another tab. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do this. All right. Let's see. All right. It's working now. Yeah, because it wasn't working the last time. There we go. All right. We'll talk about that. Let's get to this topic. All right. So Jada Pinkett Smith and the Red Table Talk was canceled. So Facebook announced that they are canceling all original programs on Facebook Live. The producer said that he is shopping the show to another network. I said, great. The reason why Facebook is canceling it because they don't want to go in original programming anymore. Because it was up for negotiation of the contract. They felt like they don't want to spend no more money. But I'm happy that this show is going to go on. I heard major networks want the show. It's a great show. I watched most of the episodes of Red Table Talk. It was a good show. It kept me on Facebook. And I thought it was great. You know what I'm saying? Seeing Grams and what's the other name? The lady name. I whip my hair back and forth. Willow Smith. It was a great show. Jada Pinkett Smith, it was an awesome show. It was an iconic show. We learned about entanglements. We seen Will Smith crying on the show. We seen him confront Vieb on the show and talk. It was just a great, all-around great show. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was having great conversations. What I liked about the show, 3 African-American women from 3 different generations just having a good conversation. I love it. One of my favorite parts of the show, y'all can help me, is that when this woman, she was having issues with the Kardashians, and they said that she tried to sleep with Tristan Thompson. And and Jada and Will, they brought her on the show, and they helped save her image and her, her reputation. They brought her on the show. Jada brought her on the show, and Will, that was a family friend of the show, and she's a friend of the family, and they helped her. And because the Kardashians tried to blackball her, and they said, oh no, they brought her on the show that day, and her image, Jordan, I think, what's her name? Jordan Woods. Thank you, Latavia J. Jordan Woods. I love you. Hey, Latavia. Helped rebuild her image in there. And so when they did it, it helped her. And so I always respect this show. It was a great show. The other show that Jada was a part of, that show that came out, okay? They interviewed the cast. It was a reunion of that show. Y'all know the name of the show. And so they did a whole reunion on there. Great impact of the show. I love that when Will Smith brought Serena Williams and Venus on the show, and the mother on the show when he played their father of the show. I love it as well. It was a great show. I just love it. It was very iconic moments. I love also when Snoop Dogg came on the show after he called Gayle King a B-word. He had an amazing conversation with Jada Pinkett Smith and Grams. I just really, really love it. It was definitely great. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so when I got there and I had all of this type of situation and it was an amazing conversation, I said, woo, this is a good show. And I love that they taped it in their home. And I love that even though we're nobody checking for Jada as an actress yet, because she had her dry spells, she reinvented herself by being one of the powerful television hosts. And I believe they won an Emmy. Prior to me, you can fact check that, or Love Maria or somebody in the chat, or Natasha, if they won an Emmy. If they didn't, they deserve one in all the NAACP awards because it was just an iconic show. So I would love to see the show on the internet because it's accessible. I think it would dilute its power if it tried to go to a network television. I hope YouTube said, hey, we would take the show. I hope, you know what I'm saying, some other app, or even Netflix or whatever this show go on. I hope it just be free so that people can definitely have a conversation, because it's definitely a good show. And I love the show. It was an awesome show. Okay. And so it was a great, I was like, I will continue to support Jada Pinkett Smith. Like I said, I will never forget it. She played in the movie back in the day, Kingdom Come, great show. I love it. It was awesome, and it was so great, and it was a beautiful. She was a beautiful actress. I remember when she was in The Nutty Professor, and I believe she was in other movies as well. And so she was in my favorite movie, Set It Off. So she'd been in a lot of stuff with it. And I would love to see more of that. And it was a great show. Somebody said they were nominated. Thank you, Love Maria. They were nominated in 2021, but didn't win. They should have won. It was a great show. And so, even though it won't be on Facebook, that's Facebook lost. But it could come on The Wiley Show. We'll tape it and air it. I love the show. I love the Lord. He heard my cry. I want you to request that song, Proud of Me by Whitney Houston, I Love the Lord. I want you to request that song, Love Maria. Write it down just in case Proud of Me go to sleep. I want that song played on Station Head. So I want you to request that song. You got your notebook? Let me see if she's listening. You better have it down. I'm real serious. I want to hear that song. All right, I love that song. Okay? Cocaine said, Prada gonna have a long list before this is over. Yes! I love Prada Me. Many people can't stand her, but she's faithful. Even though she's a little spicy, but we love her. She's a little spicy, a little rough around the edges, but I love me some Prada Me. She faithful, and she helped me a lot. That's who I need around me. I don't care if you was a day one. What have you done for me lately? Prada Me get on that phone, she get to work. And we love her. And she here. The rest of them gone, she here. Faithful and better. Get on the phone. Hey, you up? She up? I'm up. Go to Station Head. Do this. Give good suggestions for the show. Great ideas. We love us some Prada Me. Amen. So we want to encourage that sister to keep going. We bless her. We want God to bless her and keep her. And that she find a good husband. She need a strong husband because she got a week where she going to walk over. We thank her for her help, for helping Brother Wiley. And even when she wasn't on the show, she texted me months ago and say, Wiley, the reason why those people have subscribers because they do blah, 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 blah. You remember that, Proud of Me? Good ideas. Everybody else, I'm a day one. You don't have to get no suggestions. Hush. You just drawing up space and leave. Bye. Don't let the door with a good Lord splinter. She came with beautiful ideas. Say, I can't stay here. No, well, hit the door. Hit the road, Jack. But don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Hey, mouth open. Hey, girl. But don't you come back no more. I don't care what you has to do. I don't. Okay. As soon as they say so. That's right. Write that down, Proud of Me. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Oh. Request Ray Charles on that list. You better write it on that list. All right. So, okay. Write that down. Okay, let's move on. We got mouth open in the chat. Woo, glory. They coming up out them bushes. Drop up out them bushes. I want to be able to see you. All right? Let's move on. So we want that show to come back. Y'all want that show to come back? I want it to come back. I love that red table. I want me a red table. It's glistening red. I want it to come back. Ducky_111 said no. Natasha said no. Love Maria said it was controversial. That's why I love it. You better let me and Prada me have a red table talk. Me, Prada, and Brittany. Get me Brittany L. King, Prada, myself, Jazzy Cleaners. Get me Aaliyah. That's gonna be a show. Give me Brittany L. King, her identity. Let her come with her 15 identities. We all at the table. That's gonna be a show. And Jazzy Cleaner said, I'm ready for Vegas. We're gonna have a good time, Jazzy Cleaner. I don't know about nobody else. We're gonna clean up what I messed up. I want you to request that song. I started my life over again. Come on, y'all. I got to clean up. Yes, Lord. What I messed up. I started my life over again. Made a mistake. I ain't lying no more. But I see we'll make it through that door. I got to clean up what I messed up. I started my life over again. All right? I got to clean up that I messed up. I started my life over again. Yes, I hope I had to go. I want you to request that song, Proud of Me. Okay, Latavia said, yes, Vegas. Latavia, we going to have a good time. And I believe that's Latavia, the one that can sing. I want you to come up here. She can sing. Oh, woo, glory. And I think she's single. Is she single, Paul? I don't know if she's single. Is she single? We're going to have a good time. I'm ready to go to Vegas right now. So, Ducky, I think I may come. You better come on, Ducky. Teach me how to duck it. Teach me how to duck it. Albert. Teach me how to duck it. Teach me how to duck it. I want you to request that song, Proud of Me. Natasha, we're going to get to the next time. Don't rush me. Natasha, I'm going to get to the next topic. I'm just talking to you. Can I talk to you a little bit, Natasha? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? I love her wig, the way she talk. And I love the way she walk. Is Natasha's lovely? Yes, she is. We love you, Natasha. All right. Proud of Me. Did you write that down? I want that request on rotation. Okay. I'm ready. And Jazzy Cleaner, she gonna come there looking good. I know Aaliyah gonna look good. Proud of Me gonna be looking good. Maria gonna come there looking good. Natasha gonna look good. Soldier Girl gonna be looking good. I'm looking forward to seeing Soldier Girl. And Ducky. Come on! Daniela in the house. We gonna have a good time in Vegas. We gonna take over. Man, we gonna walk the strip. They're gonna say, who them good looking people? Looking good, smelling good. I'm switching side to side. Is you ready for Vegas? Daniela Turner, is you ready for Vegas? Mouth open, coming. You better have it chest meat out. Have it out. I want to see it out. Look good. We're going to say, we the producers. We're going to have a good time. I want you to blow on my dice, Prada B. I want you to say, don't worry. I got you, Wiley. Let me blow on your dice. Blow on that dice. Don't worry, mouth open. I'll come see you. I'll come see you one-on-one. You want to see me one-on-one, mouth open? Do you want to see me one-on-one, mouth open? You can take me to the candy shop. I lick the little lollipop. See, see, me and my we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be by ourselves. What's that song go? We're gonna be smoking ganja. We're gonna have a good time, me and my folks. We're gonna have a blast. Man, when they see us, they say, who's the people? We taking over. Don't worry, I'll be in Africa with you. You going to Africa? We all going to Africa. So when she come back to the state, I'm gonna come see you early. So let me know when you off. We're gonna come together. We're gonna have one-on-one time. You're gonna show me your city. We're gonna be puff and passing. I want the biggest ganja. I want to be so high. I feel like flying. You want me to come to Baltimore? I come to Baltimore. Monique is from Baltimore. Is you ready to come to for me to go to Baltimore? I go to Baltimore. You got a beautiful city, a good-looking mayor. I'll be in a nice top area, 5-star hotel in Baltimore. Go on a tour. All right, Natasha, I'm going to see you in New York. New York, coming in New York. I want you to request that song, New York. Not the way I drag Baltimore. Baltimore. I want you to request that song, Proud of Me. I need you to get a pen. Baltimore by oh my gosh. Nina Long. Oh no, what's her name? What's her name? She sing Baltimore. Oh, not Nina Long. Y'all know how she sing Baltimore. She sing Young, Gifted, and Black. Nina Simone. Thank you, Love Maria. I want you to play that. Young, Gifted, and Black. I want you to play. It feels good to be free. All right. My mom said get to the topics. Okay. Let's get to the topic because her break. Okay, let's hurry up. All right. Okay, we talked about Red Table Talk. So Jaguar Wright's still in jail. So my team and they called the police department. So Jaguar Wright is in Louisiana. And I'm going to make sure I get this. Thank you so very much to Proud of Me for her help. God bless you, sister. God bless you. This is what's sent to me. She got a warrant out for insufficient bond for resisting arrest. And so my understanding, and Proud of Me, if I'm saying something wrong, you can add on to this. So I dropped the link just for Proud of Me. that my understanding that Jaguar Wright is in Louisiana. Let me tell you how this justice system works. For insufficient bond because she got a warrant with the Dallas Sheriff's Department. So they arrested her in Louisiana because of a warrant. And the fugitive agency, they have to go and pick her up. They got about 30 days to pick her up. So she got to sit. So I called, so Proud of Me called. I said, Proud of Me, how much is the bond? She said $1,500. So you mean to tell me this lady is sitting for $1,500? So we call, and I said, if we pay the $1,500, will she walk free? The brother said no, that a motion will have to be filed to release her from Louisiana. So I don't know the legality that she got to get a motion, even somebody even pay it and all that. Now, if they don't come get her in 30 days, then she still have a warrant. So they can arrest her the next day, the next week, and then her 30 days will start all over again. It's so sad. So we put some money, we put some money on her books, and she cannot leave Louisiana until Dallas come pick her up because she had a bond and she did not pay it, and they put a warrant out, right? And we won't even know how much the time or any updated until she go in front of the judge. So she will not be released anytime soon. And it's so sad that they lock up poor folks. And if she had money, that the money, she could have gotten a lawyer, and the lawyer could have fought in Louisiana to apply pressure. And unfortunately, that's not the case because she's still sitting in that jail. Okay, now, Prada, you did call.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us what you did, because you called multiple places. So go ahead.
I was searching for Auntie Jaguar. So when I finally did get in touch with she's in Bossier City jail. I believe the sheriff's office there, whatever. So what happened was, y'all remember when she was arrested earlier this year outside of the barbershop? Okay, yes, so when they arrested her, they charged her with resisting arrest and or resisting transportation to the jail or whatever. So she got out on bond, but she did not pay that $1,500 bond at that time. So when they caught up with her in Shreveport, that's what she got arrested for, because she never paid the bond from the original charge. Mm-hmm. So she has been in jail since the 14th of this month, I believe. Mm-hmm. So they have until May. The task force in Dallas County has until May 14th to pick her up and transport her. And so, like you were explaining, even after May 14th, if she gets out, there's still an active warrant for her arrest. So she can be on the way to Dallas from Shreveport, and if for some reason she's stopped by the police, they will arrest her again, and she, the whole thing will start over again. She'll be in jail waiting for the task force for 30 days to come pick her up. So it's just a very bad situation. Very bad. And this is how a lot of people get caught up in the system.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk. I'm about to go get me some water. Go ahead.
Yeah, for something simple like this or whatever. And then if y'all have questions in the chat, I will answer questions until Big Daddy gets back in his big chair.
Yes, Lord. Yeah.
He got to go check on that chicken. Y'all know we always have chicken
Water, I drank that coffee.
in the
Now
air.
Oh. Had to get some coffee.
I thought she was going.
So I had to get some water, jumping down. Mm-hmm.
I thought you was going to get that chicken, but
no,
yeah.
I had chicken. No, I had rib and a chicken sandwich at Applebee's. It's really sad because we can't help her because she got to they got to come get her from Louisiana.
Exactly. And I asked the lady that I spoke with, I asked her, you know, is the task force, you know, do they know she's in Shreveport? Like, do they know they have to go pick her up? And she said there has not been an update since April 14th, since she's been in the system. So, yeah.
You know, I look at this entire situation and I weep. The reason why I weep and cry, because this is injustice. Because I don't even know how long she will have to serve, if she have to serve any time. She's already serving 30 days. Technically, if she got 30 days. So yeah, I don't know how long that too. From a recent arrest. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was asking the lady that too, like if for some reason her bond isn't paid, how much time would she have to serve? And she said that would be up to the magistrate judge, you know, to decide how much time she would have to serve for, you know, that original resisting arrest charge.
That's sad, man. That is so sad.
So Maria asked, when they get her, where are they taking her to? And will she get out on the $1,500 bond then? So, like I said, she's in Shreveport right now. The task force would have to come from Dallas, Texas, to Shreveport to pick her up, to transport her back to Dallas County Jail to answer for the resisting arrest charge. As far as if her bond is paid, will she get out? Child, I don't even know. Like, it's just a really big mess. That's why it's best to stay out of trouble, because.
And then when you get in trouble, it's best to stay in the county that you're in trouble in.
Fact.
You know what I mean? Then versus you being like outside. It was different for me when I was arrested in Carrollton. They took me to the Carrollton jail, but it was just a little ride to Dallas County Jail. It was in Denton County, but they took me to Dallas County Jail. So it would have been difficult. Let's just say, for instance, I had a warrant and they arrested me in Chicago. I would have to sit in the Cook County Jail for 30 days. They had until 30 days to come get me. I'm so glad that I had a warrant. They picked me up then. The same, whenever the warrant was issued, I don't know when it was issued, but I know for a fact they picked me up. And I didn't know what the charge was in Carrollton. And then finally the sheriff told me it was because of the library situation. I said, okay, so for criminal mischief. So they picked us up from Carrollton Jail, sent us over to Dallas County Jail, and we got pressed. We waited, and then we went in front of the judge, and the judge told me my bond was $5,000. You do understand that you can put up $500 with a bail bondsman, and you get to go home. And that's what Jonathan did. I went home that day. Didn't leave. I had to pay some more payments to the bail bondsman. And that was it. Paid it. Went in front of the judge. I got a lawyer. I was out on bond and got a lawyer. And we then finally the case was resolved, maybe like a year, almost 2 years. But just imagine if I didn't have the $500, I would have been sitting in jail for 2 years.
Right.
Because it took almost 2 years for it to get resolved. For a non-violent offense, property damage, non-violent, nobody was injured, but I would have been sitting there with everybody else for 2 years. You understand? So it was sad, but thank God I had someone to bail me out. I had the money to bail myself out, but I didn't have access to my credit cards or nothing. So he bailed me out, and of course we paid him back. And thank God for that. But everybody don't have that story. Some people sit in jail on $300 bond, a $400 bond, 500, lowest 200, because they can't afford, because they're poor. Non-violent offense. They ain't in there for robbery. They're not in there for deleting somebody. They just in all petty stuff. But you're sitting in, and then by the time they go in front of the judge, it's time served. You done already served your time. Whatever time they want to give you, you done served an answer. You understand? So technically, we need bail reform. Like, if it's a non-violent offense, then you need to be out on your, need to be out. But it's people that's sitting in jail just because they don't have the money to get out.
Right.
And this situation with Jaguar, she don't have the resources to get a lawyer in Louisiana so they can file motions, or get a lawyer in Texas to file motions to apply pressure to the what do they call that, to the fugitive agency, to get her from Louisiana. Nobody is advocating. So on tomorrow, I'm calling to apply pressure to say, hey, this ain't right. Now, I know she need help, but I don't think she need to be in jail for that long. Do she need mental treatment? Yes. But sitting in jail, no. But I hope that she's learning. And then when they called the jail, one of the YouTubers called the jail, and she said she wanted everybody to call Fred Hampton, the son of Fred Hampton Sr., one of the Chicago Black Panther founders, right? And it was sad because clearly she needs the help. Clearly her mental health is deteriorating. And also she couldn't get access to the phone to call. It's like this Louisiana. You got to understand, Louisiana is one of the worst places to get arrested. They got the high incarceration rates, and it's bad in Louisiana, period. Yes. That's the wrong place to get arrested. You would better come out better if you had a choice to be locked up in Texas than Louisiana. And so it's sad because when she was going through that crisis, she needed mental treatment. She had a breakdown. When she ate her son ashes, she wasn't in her right mind. She needed to be in a hospital instead of jail. Unfortunately, they don't know how to distinguish the two. They said the lockup situation, and that's where she's at. She's in one red step to a redder state, Louisiana.
Right.
So it's sad. You know what I'm saying? Do she need to learn? Hopefully that she learned a lesson, but unfortunately, we're talking about Jaguar, right? Someone that do not have in her right mind. And my prayer is that she get the mental health treatment, that she needed, and she needed bad. And I know she's not getting the treatment. They told me, yes, she was in there, but she's no longer in there. Because again, they don't care nothing about you. And if they do have, only thing they're going to do is take your shoestrings, put you in a one of them little plastic or one of them little not cloth, but one of them little sheets, like plastic sheets, like gowns, like paper gowns, I'm saying. It just puts you in there with everybody. That's it. You ain't gonna be speaking to no psychiatrist. You ain't gonna be doing no group therapy. They're gonna push your food under the door, and you're gonna be in a paper gown. So it's so sad. They're just gonna push meds, and that's it. And then if they see you okay, they're gonna put you in.
That's why it's important.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why it's important. Like if you see someone and you know that they're going through a mental breakdown, do not call the police. You have to call an ambulance.
Absolutely.
The police don't care. They come there to arrest you. If you're having a mental breakdown, it's going to be a whole bunch of mess. They don't understand that you're having a mental breakdown. They're going to be like, oh, this person is violent. They're resisting arrest. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be a mess. Like you have to call the ambulance.
Absolutely. And then when you call them, you have to be careful how you word it too. Saying it's a mental health crisis.
Right.
Blah, blah. You have to be very careful how you word it. You know what I'm saying? And in this country, they need mental health counseling in conjunction with the police, meaning that, okay, we get a call that it's a mental health crisis. Not only are we sending the paramedics, the police, but we also sending mental health specialists to the scene.
Right.
To add on to, I know Chicago, they have that. They have a pilot program with that. I do believe that need to be duplicated around the country because sometimes I've seen the police come to areas to a mental health crisis and they deleted the person's life. They weren't prepared to handle the crisis. So they need trained professionals in conjunction with the police in this situation. This is really sad. And I know tomorrow I'm going to be making some phone calls and I'm going to come back. And see, I'm not just doing this for clicks and views. We actually put in the work. Me and Prada is putting in the work because it's wrong, you know? And Prada said something to me and you said she served enough time for this.
Yeah.
And I agree. No police officers were hurt. They didn't get injured. She didn't attack the police. She just resisted. She didn't pull out any weapons. Only weapon she had was eating her son's ashes. But that was it. You know,
and we can even argue, like, because she was having a mental health crisis, she didn't even realize what was going on.
Was in her right mind.
So absolutely. The police may have been giving her commands and she was out of her mind. Like, what?
Absolutely.
When you're having a breakdown, see, they have people working in these positions and they've never had a mental breakdown before. They've never dealt with anxiety or depression. So they're just completely oblivious to what's going on. So yeah, we could definitely argue that she wasn't aware of what was going on. This woman had just eaten her son's ashes.
Yes. And so she clearly wasn't in the right mind. That's what a good lawyer comes into place. You know what I'm saying? And when I was calling lawyers, it was like about $5,000 to $10,000 to deal with this, like 5, 6. And of course, you could do a payment plan. But, you know, I just want to make sure that because the lawyer, I called my personal lawyer, he said he'd do it for $5,000 for me and we could break it up in payments. You know what I mean? And how he can negotiate it because he saw the video. He said we can file a motion to clearly give her a psych eval because clearly she wasn't in her right mind. But Jaguar would have to play game. You know what I mean? She would have to say, I wasn't in my right mind. I wasn't on my medicines. I was, blah, blah, blah. And they can get her out. But unfortunately, I don't think Jag is willing to take the help because she's not in her right mind. And she's requesting help from people that don't care. Fran ain't going to pay her no mind.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? She clearly not in her right mindset. And of course, her family is done with it. Let's be clear. We are talking about Jaguar Wright, and she have a family, and they cut her off because she all this what she's doing now, she been doing. The only difference, it wasn't on YouTube. So that's why her family don't deal with her. And it's sad, you know what I'm saying? And my prayer is, out of all of this, that Jag get the help. But she got to be willing to help herself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's going to come a time where she ain't just going to get a slap on the wrist. She going to be in there for years. And if she don't continue to get the help, her mental health in order, she's going to do something that's going to keep her in jail if she lived to tell the story. Because we have seen how police handle Black folks when they innocent, ain't being combative. Can you imagine how they would do if you're being combative? You're giving them a reason to take you out.
So we have some comments in the chat saying some things. Jazzy Cleaner said, all you have to do is tell the police you're going to commit suicide and they will put you in behavioral health facility. Okay, so to reiterate, Jaguar was most recently arrested in Louisiana. So I don't know where you live, Jazzy Cleaners. The people, the police in Louisiana don't care. You go to a hospital in Louisiana and say you're depressed, you're about to kill yourself. They're going to say, oh, well, we have to discharge you. Here's a paper of some places that you can call. So we're talking specifically about Louisiana. I don't know where you live in Louisiana. They don't care. You tell the police you're going to kill yourself, they're going to take it as, oh, you're a threat to society. We got to, bang, bang. We got to take you out because you're homicidal and suicidal.
Yeah, because I think that, you know what I'm saying, I was able to get better treatment in Texas and in Illinois. They pushed me out. I went in there. A couple of hours later, I was back out on the street out of the mental hospital. But Texas was different. I was able to get, I was able to get the help that I so desperately needed. And I appreciate that. But with that in conjunction with that, I did the work. And that's something that Jag have not done. When she got out of the mental hospital, then she's supposed to continue her treatment. You know this. When you get out of I don't know if you've ever been to a mental hospital. I have. They give you discharge papers, and they tell you, hey, go get your prescription and do a follow-up with this doctor. If you don't have money, this is paid by Medicaid, and you go get help. And unfortunately, Jag didn't do that. She continued to go to YouTube, but her friends, that's a quote unquote, supposed to be her friends, then encouraged her to get the help. They encouraged the toxic behavior because it helped them get clicks and views. It helped them to go viral on YouTube, but they refused to say, sister, you need help. And now she's sitting in jail for, at best, 30 days, and they still have not released her. And then you got people with misinformation saying that she's going to get out today or tomorrow. That's a whole cap. Because when Prada called my producer, that ain't the case. That bare minimum, she got to sit there for 30 days. And I believe Louisiana, they have to keep her for that full 30 days. And then when Texas get her out, if they come pick her up, then if she don't post that bail, she got to sit there until that bail is posted, or to the judge give her a sentence or whatever.
Right.
And because the courts is bagged up, it'll be a little while. So that's just like, that's the whole entire, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole entire situation when it comes to Jaguar, right? And she's sitting there, sad, depressed. And in this particular jail, probably is more strict and not, you know, she's not able to call people.
Child, is ghetto in Louisiana. So, it is very ghetto.
Even when I try to put money on her books, like, you, in some cases, like, you have to send like I think she saw like a money order, like you mailing a money order, like the website be down, like you got to do all type of hoops to send money for the books. It's just sad. And so when I look at Jag in this situation, I'm not surprised, because this is the end result when you do not take care of your mental health. When you allow your voices and behavior get you in this predicament. And then when she get out, it's hard for her to get in apartments now because she got a record. Probably going to have a felony, probably. She got to have a good lawyer to negotiate to give her a deferment. Even with a deferment, if you're on probation, you won't be able to get a live in a lot of buildings. Because how you know, when I was on probation, a lot of buildings rejected me. I couldn't get an apartment until I was able to get off probation. So this is where we at with Jag. And she's still locked up. And then people is calling the jail, the trolls, saying how she's this nasty person. You know she probably being mistreated. And all them people say, hey, this, they still ain't raising no money for her legal defense fund. Right. Did you hear Brother Michael or Brother Sean put up a legal defense fund for their friend?
Right. They on Clubhouse keeping a mess.
They on Clubhouse keeping a mess. Now, one of them said, you know what? Let's raise $10,000 for her legal defense fund. And if they do raise, they're going to spend it and they ain't going to go to her legal defense fund. Go to their pockets.
Okay.
So none of that. Have they ever brought an attorney on there that's representing Jag to talk about what we need to do to help her get out? No. They're too busy talking about mess. And she's still in jail in Louisiana. Sad. And the sad part about it, because a YouTuber went there and told the cops that she had a warrant. And they picked her up at the hotel. They went to the police station.
In the pool.
And they arrested her while she was in the pool. Because she wanted no apartment because she can't get no apartment. She got a record. Bad credit. The best she can do is a hotel. She wanted with the pool. And they arrested her online.
And then I feel like because she had that active warrant in Dallas County, when like she left the state of Texas without taking care of that first. So technically they were looking at her as if she was a fugitive.
That's what it technically has the law.
Like, yeah.
Right. Absolutely. That's what happened. That's the fugitive. You're right. And now look at her now. She just behind bars. Can't go live on YouTube. Can't talk about Gooba, whatever his name is. Can't do none of that. Can't talk about Alicia Keys. You locked up. Can't do no interviews to make because she ain't got no money for legal defense fund because she used all her capital to help other folks. And now you locked up. Did Night and Day get out? No. Did the other podcast show that got millions? No. Did Storm raise any capital? No. He used her for content when he had that man stashed in a hotel room talking about Jag. But it was because of Jaguar Wright, Storm got all them subscribers. He's still getting checks off that Jag content. Because every time she go viral, they go right back in the algorithm, them interviews. And that helps his checks. And what did he do? He made fun of Jag for a click interview. Thank you so very much, Proud of Me. Do you have my list?
Yes, Daddy.
They gonna say, why she calling him Daddy? Something wrong with her.
All in our business.
You already know. Brittany O. King said you a peon. What did she say? Your top peon.
Wait, she said, which one of her identities said that?
I don't know which one. She was gonna say one of her identity. And your top peon. She the only one. She got a nerve to call you Big Daddy. She the only one that's crazy. Two nutcakes want to sleep together. That's what she said. And then once she tried to send her vocals to the lab, she took that station head down.
I forgot to send you that link earlier. There was an article I was reading earlier about there's an AI voice app. So you could go on the app and change your voice.
Oh, that's probably what she had, because I know her voice was there. Like, this is a different voice.
I can't.
And when you came out and you said Wiley, the reason why she didn't come to your meet and greet because she don't even stay in Dallas.
Right.
She probably don't even stay in Houston. We don't know where she stay.
Child.
And she always made excuses.
Going ghost.
Never showed her face. And then all the pictures look like it was taken.
What happened when you tried to FaceTime her?
She never. All excuses. Camera not working. This. Don't have this. I said we could do Skype. Zoom. Because I had Zoom. You know, we could do Zoom. Everybody. Because if you work at home, you gonna take a Zoom meeting. She can't do no Zoom. Excuses. So I said, I never thought about it. And then once you and her fell out, and you said her name is Brittany O. King, and so we Googled Brittany O. King, and we couldn't find nothing current.
Nobody.
Okay. Who is Brittany L. King? Catfish. Who is Brittany L. King? Catfish. She stole somebody's identity. So you can't find nothing current. So we shall see. Y'all give our Proud of Me a round of applause. Thank you, sister, for coming on and giving us that tea. And I think she will keep us updated on Jaguar. We will continue to talk tomorrow and consult with the Dallas courts and apply pressure, because when they see people as inquiring about her to get her back to Texas, then maybe they will move quickly. So at least she can come back to face.
Yeah, you know what? It seemed like a lot of people have been calling, inquiring about her, because when I spoke to the sheriff, I'm like, hey, I'm looking for, my aunt. Her name is Jacqueline Wright. He immediately, she's here. I was like,
yes, a lot of people calling.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing, because they know, like, listen, she got people that love her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, hopefully now we can apply pressure to the agency to have the fugitive people that have to get her. So once I get that number, then we can call on station head. We can apply pressure to that so they can go pick her up and bring her back to Texas so she can face what's going on here.
Right.
And she needs to stay here and don't try to jump and leave.
Until she has everything cleared legally, yeah, she needs to not leave Texas again.
Yes, till she get everything cleared. You know what I'm saying? And it's so sad that she messed up here. Like she can't go that apartment. She lost the evicted. And I know she probably got evictions on her record. That's why she put it in her husband's name or mama name. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like she get an apartment now because she got a record. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it'd be difficult. You know, it's difficult to get an apartment with a record. I tried, you know, when I had, and it was, oof, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can work some things out with her. Like I said, I'm going to call them tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, later on the day when it opened up. It's 3:00 now, and we're going to definitely talk about it. But I'm glad that product called and everything like that. I see you snacking on something. You got your snacks?
Yes.
I thought you had to go out in the middle of the night with your snacks.
No, sir.
Okay. I really thought you had to go out in the middle of the night. I just want to make sure. Okay.
Natasha said drop the link.
Oh, she want to drop the link. Okay. Give me a second. All right. If she want to come on. Yeah, because she's a new member. Welcome. I'm just so glad that we got new members. It is so good. And then we're going to get to our last subject. I just want to make sure Pride of Me was able to give us that tea on Jaguar, right? Because we was getting so much misinformation because her friend was like, she getting out and blah, blah. That's misinformation. I was like, Prada, can you call?
For a click and a view.
Yeah, just lie to them people. Say, it could be today or tomorrow. And Brittany L. King in the chat, no, she's indicted. You know, she know because she used somebody else's identity. She in the chat. I'm looking at it in the chat. Oh, no.
Unloyal.
Then she in the chat because Tasha was talking. She in the chat, egging it on. Whole nother identity.
Mm-hmm. Typing.
Just type it. Don't even see your face. All right. Thank you so very much. Proud of me. Yeah, Natasha ain't coming on. I just think she's just saying that. Oh, there we go. Okay, no, she coming on. Hold on. She coming on. Hey, Natasha. You there?
How you doing? Yeah, I'm here, baby.
You said what?
I'm here, baby. I want to stop yelling and screaming. You I'm writing and stuff. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good. Are you a woman or a man?
I'm an it.
You a what?
It.
You a it? IT?
No, I stop playing. I'm a woman. I'm 50 years old. I'm 50 years old. I have grandchildren and everything. You know what I mean?
You 50 with grandchildren. You said that? You 50 with grandchildren?
I'll be 50 in November. When your birthday? You a Scorpio too. Your birthday in November, right?
Okay. What you drinking tonight?
Yeah, I was.
What were you drinking?
Tequila.
Tequila?
Yeah. Stop yelling my ear, baby.
Well, you were drinking that tequila. Are you single?
No, my boyfriend died.
So you single?
No, I ain't single. I don't want to mingle. I'm just going to live my life and not bother nobody, you know?
Did you say your boyfriend died?
Yeah, he died January 18th.
He died when?
January 18th.
January 18th?
Yeah, stop yelling my ear, Wally.
Did you take him out?
No, he took himself out.
Oh, so why he do that?
You asked me why he died? I wasn't there when he died.
Why do you think he took himself out?
Because he's a punk ass bitch, no responsibilities. That's what he did.
Did you go to his funeral?
No, his mother died before that, and who gonna pay for food if somebody don't give a fuck about himself?
Did he have insurance?
Nope.
So how did you bury him?
I didn't bury him. That was my boyfriend. He had a brother, and his brother burnt him up, not me.
So your brother buried, or his brother buried him,
He burnt him out.
or he cremated him.
Yeah, you not gonna cremate me. I came from the dirt, putting my ass back in the dirt too, yo.
Mm. How long you
Don't
been
burn me
following?
up.
How long you been following the Wiley Show?
Like since 2019. You come from the B sector. I know that.
Mhm. When you was in high school, were you in special ed?
Bitch, I was special ed. I always intelligent nigga. Don't fucking play with me.
No, I'm asking you a question. That's a yes or no.
I was a special ed.
I said, were you in
No.
special ed?
Was you?
Yes, ma'am. Were you?
Not. Nope. Never had them will.
Did you graduate from high school?
Yep. Well,
You have a,
honest, nigga.
do you have a college degree?
No, I have a cooking degree.
You
I'm a
have a
cook.
what?
A cooking degree. A cooking
You got
degree. I can cook.
cooking.
Yes.
Are you lonely?
No. I'm depressed because everybody keep dying on me.
You depressed?
Yeah, because niggas is dying, motherfucker. You know what I said. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to curse.
Yeah, you got to stop all that cussing because you ain't donated, and you
Don't know.
depressed.
I ain't doing that. Do what? My spirit, my life. It ain't about you. It's about me. Who's you?
Yes. So how do you
How
look?
about you?
1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. How do you rate yourself? How do you look?
99.
Excuse me?
99.
You said you a 9?
I said 99. You can't hear. You got something in your ear. You
Oh,
got headphones,
you're
right?
99. So is that
Yes.
with makeup or without makeup?
I don't wear makeup.
You don't wear makeup?
Why would I do that?
I'm just asking a question. You said you don't wear wigs. Is that true?
A wig?
Do you
I
wear
never want
wigs?
wig. I never want wig in my motherfucking. Excuse me. Let me curse in my life.
So how do you satisfy yourself when you're single?
I satisfy myself. I have a granddaughter with my child. We live my life in my house.
Mm.
A man can never satisfy yourself. Only one person satisfy yourself. That's it.
Are you a masculine woman or a feminine woman?
I'm 5'4", and I weigh 150 pounds. I'm not fat neither.
You weigh 150 pounds. What's your
I
height?
am 5'3". You 6 something.
You 5'3"?
Yes. What else you want to know?
I'm just listening to you, ma'am, and you wanted me to drop the link. What did
Yeah, but you asked me a question. Yeah.
Mhm. All right.
Do you still work for the people in citizens people? You still have that job?
No, ma'am. What is your dress size?
Bitch, I don't. Oh God, I don't wear dresses.
What is your
Don't
pants
want
size?
9'10".
You said what now?
I'm 9'10". Have a nice ass. It ain't fake neither.
Okay. Well, ma'am, thank you for gracing us with your presence. And you go way back. You know I'm still crazy, and that's why
I
you
know. I
love.
know that. I know that. You from Chicago, and I love Chicago too.
I love you.
And you keep doing what you doing.
And
Keep,
I will always
love you.
love you. I
I
will always
never love you.
love you. You.
My
Natasha.
darling, you, you.
All right. Yes. Let them use you. Well, thank you so
Bittersweet, Memories.
That is on. Thank you, sister. You know how to. You better come on. Come on. You better laugh it off.
Yes.
I want
Thank
you
you,
to.
Ollie.
I want you to lick a bottle down.
Don't blame me with my. I don't drink every day. I don't drink every day. I don't drink every day. I'm not alcohol.
All right. Well, we thank you, ma'am, and I want you to
I hope
come.
they.
I
I'm
want
with
you.
you.
I want you to come to Vegas.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? I never been on a plane.
Well, let it be their first time. Get on that plane.
So what was it? It's gonna be August, right?
October 6th to the 9th in October.
Oh, October. Oh, October. Oh, hell no. October 6th and 9th.
You said what?
It's October 6th and 9th.
Yes, I want you to come through.
I never been on a plane before.
We'll take a Greyhound bus.
I'm not taking a fucking Greyhound. Sorry, Greyhound bus from New York City to Vegas. That's gonna take too many days.
Okay, get on the plane.
Maybe I'll try.
All right.
So what hotel you gonna be in?
I'll let you know in the email, sister. I got you. You hit me in the email. You got my information.
I'm not a gambler too. I play cards. I'm not the fuck with.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, you enjoy yourself, all
Yeah,
right?
You gonna make me cry, buddy.
You said what?
You gonna make me cry.
Oh, don't you cry.
Sometimes you have to cry sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that's that liquor talking. It's gonna be
ain't
all right.
ain't no liquor talking.
Put that liquor bottle down. You talking about you want to cry? You ain't never a little drunk. That's all right. You better not be out
drunk.
You drunk.
I don't be outside still my ass and nothing. I don't be doing that stuff.
You slurring of your word.
It doesn't matter still my word. I just say what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand. Now put that liquor bottle down. Drink you some warm milk and keep watching the Wilder Show.
Warm milk. And get my $5 back too. I had a membership for this shit too.
All right. You use that liquor, put that liquor bottle down, hit that cash out, and sober up.
No, get my $5 back, nigga.
All right. Love you, Natasha. Yeah. I gotta go. I gotta finish the show now.
Well, stay on the subject and keep it cute, you know?
All right. Thank you so very much, Natasha. You have a good time with that cheap liquor, all right?
Ain't no cheap liquor to kill out, nigga.
Oh, okay. You ain't gotta say that N-word. Respect me, all right, Natasha? I love you. All right. There she go. Lord bless her right then and there where she at. Bless her right then and now. Look at KLE came out the bushes. I told you, y'all gonna jump up out them bushes. Woo! This show gonna be so good, they're gonna start jumping out the bushes. Anyway. I can't go to Vegas. If I go to Vegas, I ain't taking no plane. I never took no plane. I ain't taking no bus. Take that plane, sober. I want my $5 back. You ain't getting it back. Can you go to that liquor store and ask them for that money back? They will say, no, get out of my face. You ain't getting that money back for that liquor. But we thank her for coming through. She came through drunk, and y'all sober and won't get no $5. Woo, glory. I felt that. She was drunk, and she hit the link drunk, and y'all sober and won't hit that link. You're sober and won't give $1. And she drunk link. I just want you to know, Wiley, I love the Wiley Show. I met Wiley in the beach. And you, Wiley, you from Baltimore. I love Baltimore. I remember my mama was in Baltimore. She bought me a little teddy bear. She could talk about my mama. Start crying. Get off of that phone. I ain't about to listen to you while you drunk. Get off that line. Hit that cash out. I ain't about to talk to you while you crying and talk about your problem because you're drunk. She's about to get ready to start talking about her childhood. You got to hit that cash out for me to know about that childhood. Only I can sit here and cry. Because this is my show. All right? Let's move on. So, let's move on. All right. Where we at? I want this other picture of Tasha. So this is why Tasha came in. It came out, and we want to give the queen of blogging a shout out. We want to give her a shout out. And we're talking straight from the A, aka Michelle A.T.L.N. Brown. And she wrote this as follow. Newsflash. Cardi B just scored another small victory in her battle against YouTuber vlogger Tasha K. The loudmouth vlogger recently bragged online about not having the money to pay Cardi B monumental $3.8 million judgment, as if that was going to stop collecting efforts. Well, Cardi B has officially begun seizing funds from the YouTube account of Unwind with Tasha K for the next 3 years. So I guess that means Tasha K is officially Cardi B employee now. Details below. Cardi B has been attempting to collect the $3 million she owed for quite some time now, but Tasha K has been loudly proclaiming that she ain't got it to her followers and fans. That clearly doesn't matter to the Brodak Yellow Raptures. In fact, Cardi, who faced severe online humiliation after the YouTube vlogger lied about the entertainer having an incurable STD, has vowed to seize every last penny of the nearly $4 million judgment awarded to her in her civil defamation lawsuit. As previously reported, Tasha K has been dodging Cardi B collection efforts. However, Cardi has one more step ahead when she fired off a notice to Google, who owns YouTube, last year, demanding they hold any money owed to Tasha K for a period of 3 years. The notice to YouTube Google stated, "You are hereby commanded to immediately hold all money, including wages and other property, except what is known to be exempt, belonging to defendant or obligations owed to the defendant's name above, beginning on the day of service of this summons, and including the next 1,095 days." Radar Online reports that a rep for Google told Cardi B that Tasha K had $9,304.81 in her YouTube account, which they are now holding on her behalf. Cardi now wants the court to order the funds to be handed over to her immediately. Ouch. That had to hurt. But I'm sure Tasha, aka Tasha K, saw it coming. This woman get her wages garnished. She did all that trying to spin the narrative. But it's too late. Now you owe. All that talking and hoopity hoo-ha you were doing. Now you got to owe. And you're watching right now, Pacing the Flow. Talking. Pacing. Up. Ain't sleeping. You up. Pacing the Flow. Watching the Wiley Show. Sad. Upset. Nervous. I'm going to pay this. I got to file bankruptcy. So now you got to go through this. That's so sad. And I'm hurt for her children. Because their future is in jeopardy because mama got to spend $3 million. My mama and daddy got to spend $3 million to pay another woman. College fund going to Cardi. Trust fund going to Cardi. And people say, I think if she had it, she wouldn't need to get her check seized. Snatch. She don't have it. And I told y'all in a couple of days, in the upcoming weeks, she's going to file bankruptcy. Now you owe. Nobody is defending you. So we thank you, everybody, for coming through. Shout out to everybody that is here. God bless you. Thank you. I'm going to drop the link one more time. If you want to come on and speak to me, you're more than enough to come on and speak to Brother Wiley. And we're going to be done with that. Thank you so very much. Thank you to my team of supporters. God bless you. Thank you. This live is brought to you by www.wileythetroll.com, and we have that available for you to go and see it right now and read what's on the site. We thank you. We're averaging really good. Thank you to the visitors that came through and they're reading the site, and we got new stories going to drop today. So thank you to the people that's following the site. Thank you. That is so amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Now we will be back live tonight for Two Man and a Lady. If it's a subject you want us to discuss, please DM me right now on Instagram, or you can email me at wileyshow@gmail.com if you have a subject you want us to discuss. Please do so because I'm about to start sending them over stuff right now to text. We ask that you come through. It's going to be great. Thank you so very much for those that have already showed their massive support. Thank you to the donors that have came through for the Wiley Show. Thank you. Tonight will be available to the general public and for Two Man and a Lady. And that's going to be tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be probably 1 hour. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a joyous show. Bring your comments tonight. It's going to be a great show. And I'm looking forward to it. And we thank everybody for their massive support. We're looking forward to seeing each and every one of y'all tonight. And that's going to be available for the general public. And that's going to start at 8 p.m. Where all we ask, if you do not use profanity in the chat, all right? And we ask you to be respectful in the chat and do not use profanity, the main thing. But you can say, you know what I'm saying, in the chat, stay on topic and talk about the subject that we're talking about. And we will see your comments in the chat. And yes, we would love to see you and support. All right. Thank you all so very much. We're going to do the after show on Station here for about 30 minutes. Conversation. We're going to play a couple of little tunes. Product, make sure you request those songs. We're going to have a great conversation over there. It's going to be an awesome conversation. Looking forward to seeing y'all over there. It's going to be so great. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. This has been such an honor and a privilege to see you all here. We average almost 300 people tonight in the middle of the night. Thank you. If this is your first time over at The Wiley Show, please subscribe. If you would like to become a member, we are doing a members only live. We probably do it this week. So be on the lookout for that. So we're going to do another members only live baby, the last 2 lives were great. It was awesome. It was meow in the chat. So gonna be great. And so if you want to come through on there, show us some love. It's gonna be great. I mean, Prada got into it with Jazzy Cleaners. Jazzy Cleaners got into it with her. Then her and Prada and Maria got into it. Prada and Maria teamed up on Aaliyah, and then Aaliyah got up in her feelings. She started clapping back, and then they talked offline and they made up. It was just that juicy. And so I talked about my personal business, and it was good. It was good. It was so good. It was great. Help you get back to thank you so very much for that, Jazzy Cleaners. It was awesome. So if you want to become a member, join today. If you have any issues and problems, you can call in at 972-674-90. Let me make sure I give you all the right number. That is the number 9462. If you want to call in right now, you can. It was definitely great. It was a good show, man. It was fun. If you want to call in, that is the number 972-674-9462. Thank y'all so very much. But tonight, 2 Man and Lady. Treat her like a Prada ad. Treat her like a lady on there. Okay. Or Lil Maria didn't make up with nobody. Lil Maria did not make up with nobody. I want to make that clear. Lil Maria said, I ain't make up with nobody. That's what she said. She said, I ain't make up with nobody. She said, I ain't make up with nobody. All right, make sure y'all subscribe. We are live on station here right now. And we about to see y'all in the after show. Thank y'all so very much. See you later.